it's Rita, and I'm coming to you with day 23 of 30 Inks 30 Days. We'll go over our Earth Day selection real fast. I left the pen in my purse. I just got home from work. Oh, hi, Patches! Yeah, this has been a really lovely ink to use. I was training people all day today, so I didn't get to use it as much as I would have liked to, but yeah, when I did get to use it, it was really excellent. We do have lots of shimmer. This is where the splat was. Oh, I forgot to get the syringe. Okay, that's fine. I'll get it in a second. This is where it almost looks like it has some sheen, but I think it's just like the ink is piled up and there's a lot of shimmer on it. So I don't think this ink does have sheen. Do I have the card here? No, I don't. Okay. So we're going to flip that page. I love my sprayed edges on this notebook. Pretty. Yeah, so here it is on this paper. This ink is like so sparkly. I mean, this also kind of looks like it has some sheen, but I think it's just because there's so much ink piled up. I don't think the ink really, like, in general writing has a lot of sheen. It's just in these splats where there's lots of ink. No bleed through, so that's excellent. Yeah, it's a really nice ink, and I'm glad that I put it in a pen and gave it a shot because, yeah, based on the card alone, I probably wouldn't have done it. So yeah, so cool. So I'm going to actually clean out my syringe, and then we'll be back with our ink. Okay, we are back. So today we're going to follow up with my want of a red ink and a viewer request of Diamine Dragon Blood, which I did have a sample of, so yay! So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to follow up on my want to try shimmer ink in a Lamy. So I'm going to put it in my Lamy Safari. This ink does not go with this pen, so if you like to be matchy-matchy, this is going to drive you nuts, and I'm really sorry. If you want to click off and not watch the video, I totally understand. But this pen was clean, and yeah, it's ready to go. So we're just going to go ahead and fill our pen with this ink. Here's what it looks like. Here it is. Well, I'm gonna fill the pen while the ink is like still incorporated. Oops, getting ink all over myself. What else is new? I might need to grab my ink miser, but we're gonna try this. Oh, I did get ink in there. Okay, cool. I did get ink in here. Nice. Awesome. No ink miser needed. Although the body of my pen is super dirty. That is a-okay. It does totally look like blood on this pen though. Okay, once again, I'm sorry for the visuals and that the pen and the ink don't match. I know this will definitely bother some people. I'm not thinking of anybody specifically, but I know that it will bother people. So I'm sorry if this bothers you. Again, if you need to click away, I totally understand. But I want to try it because I have been told it works, and that does not jive with my experience, but I'm all about trying things again. So we are going to zoom on in and move our camera. Sorry about that. Okay. I have a medium nib on this pen, but I'll get to that, I guess. So let's see if we're getting... Oh, it looks like we are getting some shimmer. Okay, just kind of shaking my pen back and forth. Our ink is Diamine Shimmertastic Dragon Blood. Our pen is a Lamy Safari. Blue Macaron. Or did they spell it the French way? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just going to leave it. And I have a medium nib. Okay. is not jumps. So I'm going to tilt none of that. You saw none of that. So I'm going to tell you that it feels kind of dry in this pen, and it could just be the paper. That shimmer does look really nice. Shimmer's coming out. So yeah, so it's not unpleasant, but it does seem like it's writing drier than, oops, that's yesterday's ink, than a lot of the other inks that we've been using. So that's all right. Just an observation, not a complaint. All right, let's go ahead and do our splattage. Awesome. That's very pretty. Very pretty. That's a very pretty ink. I wonder if the base is supposed to be Diamine Oxblood. Oh, that's the card. That's the ring that I'm missing on my Diamine inks. We might have to. I might have to look for that and do the comparison on that tomorrow when we switch our inks. What's happening? Okay. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna let this dry. I have a feeling that this will dry pretty quickly. Oh, this looks really pretty. Okay. And here is the swatch card. I don't know if I showed that earlier, but very pretty. Okay. Okay. So let's see how it writes on this Cosmo Airlight paper. Hi, Patchy Patches. This pen was one of the 2019 special editions. This is actually one of the last like safaris I think I got. I can't remember, was 2020, was that the all black? No, 2020 was the candy selection. So I think this was this last safari I bought. I bought all three of, actually no, I take it back. The last safari I bought was the mint glaze one, the green one, because I originally bought the blue and the pink and didn't buy the green, and then was like, oh, that green is actually pretty. So then I got the green. Okay, so we have some facts today. Starting off in 1851. This is for all my Canadian pen friends. Canada issues its first postage stamps. Feel free to fact check me. Again, these facts came from onthisday.com, so I did not fact check them. I just wrote them down so I would have stuff to write. In 1900, the first of Hillbilly was used in the New York. I don't know if it was used in the New York Journal or if that's the source that cited that it was the first time it was used. Let's take a look at our ink. I'm trying to see if we can see any of the shimmer. Oh yeah, it looks like we can. It's still wet, but Oh yeah, Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Safari. Ooh, that's very pretty. That's very pretty. This is going to be an excellent combination to use. I feel like I might have to fill the pen again at some point, but not now. Moving along in 1972. This is a space fact for Sarah Katie. Oh, excuse me. I breathed wrong. Sarah Katie, please feel free to fact check this one. Apollo 16 astronauts explore moon surface. 1977. These are all I do have one more recent fact, but it's still kind of old. This is calling back to, I don't remember what day it is. I'll look it up after we do this. Calling back to one of our previous facts. Dr. Ellen Busey completes 20,302 yo-yo loops. So I wonder if it was some sort of anniversary. Let me write down the next fact and then we'll go see. I don't remember what day we did the yo-yo fact on, so we'll check it out. Another kind of space fact. I don't know if this is up Sarah Katie's alley or not, but to all my space nerd friends, (90423) is observed for 10 seconds. This is the most distant gamma ray burst, aka GRB 090423, is observed for 10 seconds. It's the most distant object of any kind and also the oldest known object in the universe. So those are our facts for today. Let's go back to our yo-yo. That was at the beginning of the month. Oh, here it is. I opened it. Oh, it was day 1. Louis Marks introduced the yo-yo. So day 1, calling back to a fact on day 1. So let's go ahead and see. My lighting, it's gotten really dark all of a sudden, so yeah, I don't know if it's fog or if we're supposed to be getting a weather. It must be fog. We don't get weather. Sorry, it's shaking. Okay. So yeah, so here's what it looks like on this paper. Oh, this shimmer is so nice. And the shading, it looks really nice. It's a really nice ink. Just trying to see if I have the Oxblood or Diamine Writer's Blood and Oxblood cards up here so I could compare them. But this may have to be an activity for the next. We can compare it to Wondrous Winterberry since that's a red with gold shimmer. Yeah, I don't have it sitting right here. So we'll go ahead. I'll find that card and we'll compare it tomorrow before we switch inks. But if you want to see comparison between Beiersfield Press Wondrous Winterberry and Dragon Blood, my shimmer is real subtle, so I don't know if it just needed to be shaken up a little better. The red looks like it's a little cooler than the Dragon Blood. That looks a little warmer to me. But yeah, they're very nice. Let's go ahead and yeah, so there are those. Seems like the Dragon Blood has a lot more shading in it. But yeah, so those are probably the two closest comparisons that I have sitting right here. Like I said, I'll find Diamine Oxblood and I'll find the card for Diamine Rider's Blood and we'll look at that tomorrow. But here's our Macaron paper. As expected, this dried pretty well. Or pretty fast. So yeah. No bleed through to speak of, so that's exciting. Oh, I'm excited to use this. So thank you, Pen Friend Thomas, for suggesting this ink. I'm glad that I had a sample so we could see it. Sorry I don't have your comparisons. We will definitely show those off tomorrow, though. Also, I apologize again to everybody who this bothers that the ink is not even relatively close to matching the pen. It was clean and available, okay? Yeah, so anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow with another 30 inks, 30 days. Take care. Love you. Bye.